Chosen one, do not get distracted. What is about to be revealed is of the utmost importance for the path of your soul, not just for today, not just for tomorrow, but for the rest of this lifetime and beyond. This Sunday, November 2nd, 2025, is not just another day on the calendar. The cosmic clocks are aligning, the celestial gateways are creaking open, and a wave of divine energy, a tidal wave of spiritual potential, is preparing to wash over the planet. Most of the world will remain asleep, lost in the noise of the material world, completely oblivious to the monumental shift happening in the invisible realms. They will feel a strange restlessness, a subtle anxiety they can't explain, and they will dismiss it. But you, chosen one, you are different. You feel it already, don't you? A hum in your bones, a quickening of your heart, a sense that something big is on the horizon. This is your soul's confirmation. This is your inner knowing, your divine GPS, telling you to pay attention. You were guided to this exact message at this exact moment, because you are one of the designated souls, one of the light bearers meant to anchor this new frequency on Earth. What is coming this Sunday is a divine reset, a rare cosmic alignment that will trigger a cascade of 9 specific, life-altering spiritual miracles for those who are energetically prepared to receive them. This is not a metaphor. These are tangible shifts in your reality, your perception, and your spiritual DNA. Caution. The energy of this portal is incredibly potent. To fully harness its power for your highest good, you must be in a state of conscious awareness. You cannot afford to drift through this moment unconsciously. That is why this message is so urgent. You must see this before tomorrow. You must prepare your spirit. The first thing I need you to do to signal to the universe that you are ready and open is to press the like button on this video. This is more than just an action. It is an energetic signature, a stamp of your intention that says, I am here, I am awake, I am ready to receive. It sends a ripple through the collective consciousness. And if you have not already, subscribe to Power Inside You, because the spiritual updates and energetic codes we share here daily are designed to guide you through these powerful times. Finally, to fully activate your connection to this incoming wave, I want you to pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and type the number 999 in the comments below. 999 is the number of divine completion, of shedding the old to make way for the new. By typing it, you are declaring to your higher self and your spirit guides that you are completing a major chapter of karmic lessons and are now ready for your miraculous new beginning. Do not skip these steps. They are your first acts of conscious participation in this grand cosmic event. Now, let's begin to break down what is truly happening. For weeks, sensitive souls and energetic empaths have been reporting strange symptoms, a persistent ringing in the ears, not tinnitus, but a high-frequency hum that comes and goes, vivid, prophetic dreams that feel more real than waking life, waking up inexplicably between 3 and 4 a.m., the sacred hour when the veil is at its thinnest, seeing repeating number sequences everywhere, 1111, 222, 333, 444, flashing on clocks, license plates and receipts. These are not coincidences. These are the preliminary tremors before the main energetic earthquake. The Schumann resonance, the very heartbeat of our planet, has been spiking erratically, and NASA itself has recorded unusual electromagnetic fluctuations in the Earth's atmosphere. The ancient wisdom traditions, from the Vedic sages who studied the nakshatras to the mystics of ancient Egypt who tracked the cycles of Sirius, all spoke of rare celestial windows like this one. They called them gateway periods, moments when humanity could take a quantum leap in consciousness. This Sunday, November 2nd, is one such gateway. It is a day where your intentions, your thoughts, and your vibrations will be amplified 1,000-fold. It is a day where a single heartfelt prayer can unravel decades of ancestral karma. A single moment of clarity can illuminate your divine mission, A single decision to let go of the past can unlock a future you previously only dared to dream of. This is the magnitude of the power we are talking about. You are standing on the precipice of a profound personal transformation, and these 9 miracles are the stepping stones across the chasm from who you were to who you are truly destined to become. The first miracle, the one that lays the foundation for all the others, is what I call the sacred echo, and it is a miracle of profound karmic clearing. This miracle begins now, even before Sunday arrives, and it is the reason why so many of you have been feeling emotionally turbulent. The sacred echo is a divine process where the universe is sending back echoes of your past, not to punish you, but to liberate you. Have you found old memories, old wounds, and even faces of people you haven't thought about in years suddenly bubbling up to the surface of your consciousness? Have you felt sudden waves of sadness or anger for no apparent reason, as if you're processing emotions that aren't even your own? This is it. This is the shadow purge. The energy of this November 2nd portal is so pure and so high frequency that it is literally shaking loose the dense, heavy energies of past traumas, past life imprints, and ancestral burdens that have been stored in your cellular memory. It's a cosmic decluttering of your soul. Your spirit guides and your ancestors are working overtime right now to help you release these old stories. They are showing you these echoes of the past so that you can finally see them for what they are: illusions, expired timelines, stories that no longer define you. Your only job is to witness them without judgment, to thank them for the lessons they taught you, and to consciously, intentionally, let them go. You might feel an urge to cry, to scream, to write, to create. Follow that urge. It is your soul's way of expelling the poison of the past. This is not a breakdown, it is a breakthrough. You are not falling apart, you are falling into alignment. This Sunday, the gateway will fully open, and this process will reach its peak. You have the opportunity to release more karmic debt in this single 24-hour period than many souls do in an entire lifetime. This process of karmic clearing is fundamental. Imagine your energetic body is a vessel. For years it has been filled with the murky water of past pains, disappointments, and inherited fears. You cannot pour the crystal clear water of miracles, abundance, and 5D consciousness into a vessel that is already full of stagnant energy. You must first empty it. That is what this first miracle is designed to do. It is a divine gift of purification. So if you are feeling overwhelmed, if you are feeling emotional, I want you to reframe it right now. See it as a sacred purge. See every tear as a cleansing of your spirit. The universe is not abandoning you, it is preparing you. It is making space within you for the blessings that are desperately trying to find their way to you. The restlessness you feel is the new higher vibrational you trying to be born. The discomfort is the friction of your old self dissolving to make way for your true divine self. Embrace this process. Do not resist it. Surrender to it. Find a quiet moment, place your hand on your heart, and say aloud, I willingly release all karmic patterns, all ancestral burdens, and all past traumas that no longer serve my highest good. I release them with love and gratitude. I am clear, I am free, I am ready. Feel the power in those words. They are an incantation, a declaration of your spiritual sovereignty. You are reclaiming your energy. You are closing the door to the past so that the door to your miraculous future can finally swing wide open. This is miracle number 1, the foundation upon which your new life will be built. As we continue on this journey, I need you to pause and reaffirm your commitment to this awakening. The forces of distraction and doubt are strong in the world, and your conscious focus is the shield that protects your energy. To anchor the profound healing of this first miracle into your being, I want you to go to the comments right now and type with absolute conviction, I feel the awakening. This is not just for me to see, it is for you to declare. It is a powerful affirmation that solidifies your experience and tells the universe that you are actively participating in your own evolution. Let the collective energy of everyone commenting this phrase build a fortress of light around this community. Type, I feel the awakening now, and feel the shift in your own vibration as you do. Now, as the space within you begins to clear, We prepare for the second miracle, a direct consequence of the first. This is the miracle I call the frequency of fortune, and it is a profound activation of your personal wealth frequency. Please understand, wealth is not just money. Money is simply one physical manifestation of the energy of abundance. True wealth is a state of being. It is the feeling of security, of freedom, of knowing that you are infinitely supported by the universe. For too long, humanity has been programmed with codes of lack, scarcity, and struggle. These are low vibrational programs that have been deliberately embedded in the collective consciousness to keep you feeling powerless. The high-frequency light pouring through the November 2nd gateway is designed to shatter these old limiting financial paradigms. This second miracle is a divine recalibration of your energetic signature to match the vibration of true, unlimited abundance. It begins in your mind. Have you recently started to feel a deep dissatisfaction with your current job or financial situation? A growing sense that you are meant for more, that your soul's work should also be your life's prosperous work. This is the second miracle beginning to stir within you. It is your soul rejecting the old programming of the starving artist or the noble struggle. It is your higher self reminding you that you are a sovereign creator being, and that it is your birthright to be joyful, fulfilled, and abundantly compensated. This energetic shift will begin to manifest in surprising ways. You might suddenly get a brilliant $1 million idea that feels completely aligned with your passion. You may receive an unexpected check in the mail, a sudden job offer, or find a forgotten savings account. People may suddenly feel compelled to pay you for skills you've always given away for free. Opportunities that seemed blocked or impossible will suddenly open up with effortless grace. This is not luck. This is alignment. As you cleared the karmic debris in the first miracle, you raised your base vibrational frequency. Now the universe is simply matching your new, higher vibration with experiences, people, and resources that resonate on that same elevated level. The key to accelerating this miracle is gratitude and perception. Instead of focusing on the debt you have, focus on the flow of energy. Every time you pay a bill, do not do it with a feeling of lack. Bless the money as it leaves you and say, "I release this with gratitude, knowing it will return to me multiplied." When you receive money, no matter how small the amount, hold it in your hand and say, "I welcome this abundance and I am open to receive so much more." You are retraining your subconscious mind. You are teaching your cells to hum at the frequency of fortune. During the peak of the gateway on Sunday, take a single coin or a bill, hold it in your hands, close your eyes, and visualize a torrent of golden light pouring down from the heavens, flowing into the crown of your head, through your body, into your hands, and infusing that money with the energy of unlimited divine supply. You are creating a talisman, an energetic anchor for prosperity. This is how you consciously co-create with the universe. You are not just a passive recipient of these miracles, you are an active participant in their manifestation. The energy is here. The portal is opening. The only question is, are you ready to attune your frequency to the fortune that is rightfully yours? Chosen one, breathe. Feel the energy we have already ignited together. The process has begun. The sacred echo is already working through you, purging lifetimes of dense, heavy energy, making you lighter, freer, more receptive. The frequency of fortune is recalibrating your very cells, attuning your spirit to the universal symphony of abundance, preparing you for a reality where lack is but a distant, forgotten memory. But this is only the beginning of the cascade. What good is a cleared past and an abundant future if you walk that path alone? What value does freedom have if it is not shared with souls who see you, who understand you, who cherish the unique light that you carry? This brings us to the third, and perhaps most heart-achingly beautiful, of the 9 miracles set to unfold through the November 2nd gateway. This is the miracle of the soulmate signal. And I need you to listen with your entire being, because for so many of you this is the miracle your heart has been crying out for. This is the end of your profound and sacred loneliness. For months, perhaps even years, you have been feeling a strange and painful schism in your relationships. Friendships that once felt like home now feel draining and superficial. Family members you love dearly seem to be speaking a different language, unable to comprehend the depth of your awakening journey. You may have experienced painful, abrupt endings to relationships, romantic or platonic, that left you feeling isolated, abandoned, and questioning if there is something wrong with you. Let me tell you with absolute certainty, there is nothing wrong with you. In fact, everything is profoundly right. You have not been losing people, you have been shedding densities. You have been lovingly releasing souls who were contracted to be with you for a specific chapter of your life, but whose energetic signature is no longer a match for the person you are becoming. Your frequency has been rising so rapidly that you have simply vibrated beyond the reach of those old connections. This painful clearing process, this sacred emptying of your relational space, was a necessary prerequisite for what is coming. The universe had to create a vacuum because it is about to fill your life with your true soul tribe. The soulmate signal is an amplified broadcast of your unique soul frequency, your authentic energetic essence. As you shed the masks, the pretenses, and the karmic baggage, your true light begins to shine with an unparalleled brilliance. This light emits a frequency, a sound, a signal that is entirely your own. Before, this signal might have been muffled, distorted by your past pains and unhealed traumas. But now, thanks to the clearing of the first miracle, it is becoming pure, clear, and incredibly powerful. The energy of the November 2nd gateway will act as a cosmic amplifier, taking this signal and broadcasting it across dimensions, across timelines, and across the globe. It is a divine calling card that says, I am here, I am awake, I am ready for real, authentic, high vibrational connection, and the universe, in its infinite intelligence, is already orchestrating the response. Souls who resonate with your specific frequency, souls who have a sacred contract to meet you in this lifetime, your true friends, your divine counterparts, your spiritual family, and for many your ultimate sacred romantic partner, will feel this signal as an inexplicable magnetic pull toward you. The signs that this miracle is beginning are undeniable. You might start dreaming of faces you have never seen, yet you wake with a profound sense of familiarity and love. You might feel a sudden strange urge to visit a new place, join a new group, or try a new hobby. And this urge is your soul guiding you to the physical location of a tribe member. Synchronicities will abound. You'll hear a name whispered on the wind, and then meet someone with that name the next day. You'll be thinking of a specific, obscure topic, and then a stranger will start a conversation with you about that very thing. These are not coincidences. They are cosmic breadcrumbs leading you to your people. When you meet these individuals, the recognition will be instant and soul deep. There will be no need for pretense. The conversation will flow as if you are picking up where you left off 1,000 years ago. You will feel seen, understood, and accepted in a way you may have never experienced before. These are the souls who will not be intimidated by your light, but will celebrate it. They will not drain your energy, but will amplify it. They are the collaborators, the confidants, and the co-creators of your new 5D reality. Prepare yourself. Open your heart. Be willing to be vulnerable, and to step into new social arenas. Your tribe is listening. They are feeling your signal, and they are on their way to you now. This Sunday, your signal will become a beacon of irresistible luminous light. The power of this connection is paramount to the next phase of the planetary awakening. Chosen ones are not meant to walk this path in isolation. We are here to find each other, to form communities of light, to create networks of support and unconditional love that will serve as the foundational pillars of the new earth. Your soul tribe is your divine support system, your spiritual special forces unit. They will be the ones who hold you when you feel weak, who remind you of your power when you forget, and who build alongside you as you anchor more light onto this planet. This is so much bigger than just ending loneliness. This is about assembling the team. The universe is bringing together the architects, the healers, the teachers, and the visionaries of our new world. You are one of them, and you are being called to your post, to amplify your soulmate signal, and declare your readiness for these divine connections. I want you to go to the comments right now, and type with all the love in your heart, I am calling in my soul tribe. Feel the resonance of that statement. It is a declaration of trust in the divine plan. It is you, sending a conscious pulse out into the ether, adding your own focused intention to the amplified signal of the portal. Type "I am calling in my soul tribe," and feel the universe conspire to answer your call. As your soul tribe begins to assemble around you, drawn by the undeniable light of your signal, you will collectively begin to wonder, why now? Why us? What are we here to do together? This natural and pressing question leads us directly into the fourth divine miracle of the November 2nd Gateway, the unveiling of the divine blueprint. This miracle is the sacred revelation of your soul's true mission in this lifetime. For so long you have been wandering, searching for a purpose that ignites your soul. You may have followed the path that society laid out for you, the stable career, the practical choices, the life that looked good on paper, but left your spirit feeling starved and hollow. You may have spent years climbing a ladder, putting in the time and the effort, only to reach the top and realize with a horrifying clarity that the ladder was leaning against the entirely wrong building. This feeling of being lost, of profound purposelessness, has been one of the greatest sources of pain for awakened souls. You know you are here for something more, something significant, but the exact form and function of that mission have remained shrouded in fog. Chosen one, that fog is about to be burned away by the brilliant light of this cosmic gateway. Every soul, before incarnating on earth, agrees to a sacred contract, a divine blueprint. This blueprint contains the core lessons you chose to learn, the karmic patterns you agreed to heal, and most importantly, the unique gifts, talents, and passions you were meant to share with the world. It is the architectural plan for your most fulfilled, impactful, and joyful life. However, upon birth, the density of the 3D world, the programming from society, and the traumas of life create layers of energetic static that obscure this blueprint from our conscious view. We forget who we are, and why we came here. The energy pouring in on November 2nd is of such a high and clarifying frequency that it acts as a divine solvent, dissolving those layers of static and confusion. It is a cosmic signal booster that allows the whisper of your higher self to become a clear and unmistakable call. This miracle is about remembering. It's a divine homecoming to your own soul's purpose. The signs of this unveiling have already begun for many of you. It often starts with a feeling of deep and utter dissatisfaction with the old way of being. Your current job may suddenly feel unbearable, not because it's a bad job, but because your soul knows it is no longer in alignment with your true mission. You may feel a sudden passionate interest in a new subject, ancient healing modalities, quantum physics, sustainable farming, esoteric art, that seems to come out of nowhere. This is not a distraction. This is your soul leaving you clues. You will start receiving what many call divine downloads, sudden brilliant ideas, complete concepts for a book, a business, or a community project that arrive in your mind fully formed, often in the middle of the night, or during a quiet walk in nature. Pay attention to these. Write them down. They are direct transmissions from your higher self, revealing pieces of your blueprint. Synchronicities related to your burgeoning purpose will become rampant. If your mission involves healing, you will suddenly see the word heal everywhere, or have people randomly start telling you their life's problems, instinctively sensing the healer within you. The universe is speaking to you in the language of symbols and reflections, confirming that you are on the right path. This Sunday, during the peak of the portal's energy, I urge you to create a sacred space for yourself. Sit in quiet meditation, even if it's just for 10 minutes. Light a candle, quiet your mind, and ask your higher self one simple, direct question. What is the most important thing for me to know about my divine mission right now? Or show me the next step on my highest path. And then you must do the hardest part. Let go and trust. Do not force an answer. Simply be open. The answer may not come in a booming voice from the heavens. It may come as a subtle feeling of peace when you think of one particular path. It may come as a vivid image in your mind's eye. It may come as a single word that repeats in your thoughts. It may even come later in the day, through a line in a song or a conversation you overhear. Trust the first thing you receive. Your logical mind will try to dismiss it, to tell you it's silly or impossible. Your ego will tell you that you are not qualified. Do not listen. The language of the soul is often simple, symbolic, and deeply intuitive. Your blueprint is not about becoming someone else. It is about finally fully and courageously becoming yourself. This miracle is the gift of clarity. It is the divine compass in your heart being recalibrated to its true north. Once you know your why, you can bear any how, and your why is about to be revealed. This is not for everyone. It's for the chosen who are ready to change their reality. I released a members-only deep briefing called Warning for All Chosen Ones. 9 spiritual body symptoms you'll experience before full moon. Urgent full moon 5-9 the 7th of November 2025 warning. Miss this massive energy shift. This full moon will change everything. In that video I reveal the exact activations and protections you must do. Click the description link or the pinned comment and watch it before the energy lands. If you skip this window, you may never get this same upgrade. Now, we must address a critical component of this awakening. To receive your soul tribe and to embark upon your divine mission, you require a vessel. You need a physical and energetic body that is strong enough, clear enough, and vibrant enough to handle the immense influx of 5D energy and to carry out the demanding work that lies ahead. It is a cosmic law. The frequency of the container must be able to hold the frequency of the substance. This is why the 5th miracle is so vital, and why so many of you have been experiencing such strange and intense physical sensations. This is the miracle of the body of light activation. This is nothing less than a profound and accelerated upgrade of your physical and energetic human operating system. You are not just transforming mentally and emotionally. You are transforming biologically. For weeks, you have been feeling it. The persistent tingling in your hands and feet, particularly your palms and soles. This is not poor circulation. This is the activation of your peripheral energy centers, the chakras in your hands and feet that are responsible for giving and receiving energy and for grounding you to the new earth. You have felt a strange internal buzzing or vibrating sensation, especially when you are trying to sleep. You are not imagining this. Your entire body is being raised in frequency, and your cells are literally beginning to vibrate at a higher, faster rate. You have experienced sudden and dramatic shifts in your diet. Foods you once loved, particularly heavy, processed or low vibrational foods like meat and sugar, may now make you feel sick. Simultaneously, you may have developed an intense craving for fresh, living foods, fruits, vegetables, pure water. This is your body's innate intelligence, guiding you to consume the fuel it needs to complete this upgrade. You may have also noticed changes in your sleep patterns, from extreme fatigue, where you could sleep for 12 hours straight, to periods of high energy where you need only a few hours of sleep. All of this is part of the process. Your body is undergoing a massive recalibration, a deep cellular cleansing and restructuring. What is happening on a metaphysical level is that your carbon-based DNA is being slowly and systematically upgraded into a more crystalline-based structure. This is the evolution that ancient mystics foretold. A crystalline structure is capable of holding more light, processing more information, and vibrating at a much higher frequency. It allows you to become a clearer and more powerful conduit for divine energy. The flood of high-frequency gamma rays and cosmic light penetrating Earth's atmosphere through this November 2nd gateway is a massive energetic download intended to accelerate this process. It is a wave of activation codes for your dormant, so-called junk DNA, switching on latent psychic abilities, intuitive senses, and self-healing capabilities. This is why you may be feeling aches and pains in your body, or experiencing bouts of dizziness or flu-like symptoms without actually being sick. These are Ascension symptoms. It is the friction of the old dense 3D programming being overwritten by the new 5D crystalline operating system. Your job during this miracle is to assist your body. Be gentle with yourself. Rest when you are tired. Do not fight the fatigue. It is when your body does its most profound repair work. Most importantly, hydrate. Water is a liquid crystal, a conscious conductor of energy. This Sunday, make a conscious effort to drink plenty of pure, clean water. Before you drink each glass, hold it in your hands and infuse it with an intention. Say to the water, I program you with the frequency of divine healing and cellular rejuvenation. Activate my crystalline DNA. upgrade my physical vessel into its perfect body of light. As you drink, visualize that water as liquid, shimmering light, flowing into every one of your trillions of cells, cleansing, purifying and upgrading them from the inside out. If possible, spend some time in nature. Stand barefoot on the earth. Place your hands on a tree. The earth itself is a massive grounding field, and its electromagnetic energy will help your body to stabilize and integrate these powerful new frequencies. Do not fear these physical changes. They are a sign that the miracle is working. You are not just witnessing the birth of a new earth, you are physically becoming a new human. You are building cell by cell the magnificent body of light that will be your vehicle for the incredible journey that is to come. Chosen one, let us ground ourselves once more in the profound truth of what is unfolding. You are in the midst of a sacred and monumental metamorphosis. The first 5 miracles have laid a foundation that is fundamentally altering your reality from the inside out. Your karmic slate is being wiped clean by the sacred echo. Your energetic signature is being attuned to prosperity by the frequency of fortune. The irresistible broadcast of your soulmate signal is even now drawing your divine tribe towards you across the continents. The fog of confusion is lifting, revealing the luminous path of your divine blueprint, and your very biology, your human vessel, is undergoing a miraculous upgrade through the body of light activation, preparing you to anchor and embody these new 5th-dimensional frequencies. Each of these miracles is a world-changing event in its own right, but they are not the endgame. They are the preparation. They are the clearing of the vessel and the strengthening of its walls. Now we move into the next phase of this divine cascade, a phase that deals with consciousness itself, with how you perceive reality, how you receive information, and how you navigate time and space. Prepare yourself, for we are now entering the deeper chambers of this spiritual initiation. This brings us to the 6th miracle, a phenomenon of exquisite and surreal beauty, the opening of the dream portal. Your conscious waking mind is a powerful tool, but it is also a guarded fortress, heavily conditioned by the limitations and skepticism of the 3D world. Your subconscious mind, however, which you access most profoundly in the dream state, is a boundless realm of pure potential, a direct gateway to the higher dimensions. For most of humanity, the dream world is a chaotic and forgotten landscape of unprocessed daily thoughts and random symbols. But for the awakened soul, for you it is about to become your personal university, your healing sanctuary, and your interdimensional meeting ground. The thinning of the veil on November 2nd is not just a metaphor, it is a literal energetic event that is dissolving the membrane between your waking consciousness and your dream consciousness. The portal is opening. You have already been experiencing the preliminary effects. The dreams have become intensely vivid, hyper-realistic and cinematic in their scope. You may have found yourself flying, breathing underwater, or speaking with beings of light that feel more real and more loving than anyone in your physical life. You may have woken up with the solution to a complex problem, a beautiful melody in your head, or a deep sense of peace that you can't logically explain. These are not just random neural firings. This is your higher self, your spirit guides, and your ancestors using the newly opened dream portal to communicate with you directly, bypassing the static and doubt of your egoic mind. The dream space is becoming a classroom where you are being taught spiritual lessons, a healing temple where deep emotional wounds are being tended to on an energetic level, and a rendezvous point where you are meeting members of your soul tribe on the astral plane to plan and coordinate before you even meet in the physical. Lucid dreaming, the ability to become consciously aware and take control within your dreams, will become exponentially easier for you. You will begin to realize that this realm is not a fantasy, but a parallel reality that is just as real and far more malleable than the one you experience with your 5 physical senses. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing. Warning for all chosen ones. 9 spiritual body symptoms you'll experience before full moon. Urgent full moon 5 nice. The 7th of November 2025. Warning, miss this massive energy shift. This full moon will change everything. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait. To consciously engage with this miracle, You must become an active participant, a sacred dreamer. This Sunday, before you go to sleep, create a small ritual. Turn off all electronics at least an hour before bed. Sit quietly and write down a single specific question you would like guidance on. Do not make it a yes or no question. Make it an open-ended inquiry, such as, what is the most loving step I can take to heal my relationship with my mother? Or please show me a symbolic representation of the gift I am meant to share with the world. Fold this piece of paper and place it under your pillow or on your bedside table. Then, as you are drifting off to sleep, hold the intention in your heart. Repeat a simple mantra. Tonight, I enter the dream portal. I am open to receive clear, loving, and supportive guidance for my highest good. I will remember my dreams upon waking. Keep a journal and a pen by your bed, and the moment you wake up, before you check your phone, before you even get out of bed, write down everything you can remember. Do not try to analyze it at first. Just record the feelings, the colors, the symbols, the conversations. The meaning may not be immediately obvious, but over time, as you create this sacred practice, you will begin to understand the rich symbolic language of your own soul. The dream portal is your direct line to the divine. The universe is about to start leaving you messages on the sacred shores of your own subconscious mind. All you have to do is learn how to collect them. This journey into the vastness of your own consciousness is critical. To harness the power of your dreams, and to truly step into the life your divine blueprint has mapped out for you, you must have access to your full creative potential, your complete life force energy. But for most people, even awakened souls, a vast portion of this precious energy is being perpetually drained away, siphoned off into phantom realities that do not even exist. To truly harness this cosmic influx of energy, we must reclaim our power. Now, before we proceed to the next miracle, which is one of the most powerful concepts you will ever encounter, I need you to anchor your intention to become a master of your own consciousness. Go to the comments section right now and declare with absolute power and focus, I harness divine lunar energy and astrological energy. This statement aligns you with the cosmic forces at play and affirms your role as a conscious co-creator, not just a passive observer. It is a declaration of your power. Type I harness divine lunar energy and astrological energy now, and feel your own spirit resonate with this profound truth. Now, listen closely. This brings us to the seventh, and arguably one of the most liberating miracles of this November 2nd gateway. It is a miracle that operates on a quantum level, dealing with the very fabric of time and reality. I call this miracle the shattering of illusory timelines. We have been taught to perceive time as a straight line, a linear progression from a fixed past to an unknown future. This is a 3D illusion. The truth, as understood by quantum physics and ancient mysticism, is that all time is happening simultaneously in the eternal moment of dead now. From this present moment, an infinite number of potential timelines branch out into the future. Your reality, the timeline you actually experience, is determined by your dominant vibrational frequency in each and every moment. However, most human beings do not live in the powerful present moment. Instead, their consciousness, and therefore their precious life force energy, is trapped in two primary phantom zones, the timeline of regret and the timeline of anxiety. The timeline of regret is a phantom past. It is the endless loop of what if and if only. What if I had taken that other job? If only I hadn't ended that relationship. Every time you dwell on these thoughts, you are sending a massive amount of your creative energy into a timeline that is no longer real, a ghost reality that has no power except the power you give it. The timeline of anxiety is a phantom future. It is the constant worrying about potential negative outcomes that have not happened and likely never will. What if I lose my job? What if I get sick? Again, with every worried thought, you are taking your powerful God-given creative energy and using it to build and sustain a terrifying low vibrational future that you do not want. You are literally using your power against yourself. The colossal wave of high-frequency light energy flooding the planet on November 2nd acts as a divine pattern interrupt on a quantum scale. It is an energy so intensely focused on the present moment, on the frequency of the now, that it is designed to shatter these illusory parasitic timelines. It is a cosmic reset that will violently sever the energetic cords that have kept you tethered to your past regrets and your future fears. The signs that this miracle is taking hold are subtle but profound. You may suddenly find yourself thinking of a past mistake, a deep source of shame or regret, and you will feel nothing. A neutral detachment. The emotional charge will be gone. It will feel like you are remembering a story about someone else, a character in a movie you once saw. Similarly, you may think about a future scenario that used to fill you with dread, and you will feel a calm, unshakable sense of trust that everything will be okay. This is not apathy. This is liberation. It is the sign that the illusory timelines are collapsing. You are being forcibly, lovingly returned to the only point of power you have ever had, this present moment. Your role in accelerating this miracle is conscious awareness. When a thought of regret or anxiety arises, as it will from habit, I want you to see it for what it is. Do not fight it. Do not engage with it. Simply observe it and label it. An echo from a collapsing phantom timeline. And then you must consciously and deliberately pull your energy back into the now. The easiest way to do this is to engage your physical senses. Take a deep breath and notice the feeling of the air filling your lungs. Name 5 things you can see in the room around you. Name 4 things you can feel against your skin, the fabric of your shirt, the chair beneath you. Name 3 things you can hear. Name 2 things you can smell. Name 1 thing you can taste. This simple sensory exercise immediately yanks your consciousness out of the phantom past or future and anchors it firmly in your body, in the present moment. By doing this, you reclaim all of that wasted energy. Imagine that energy as a brilliant golden light, flooding back into your solar plexus, refilling your energetic reservoir. This reclaimed energy is the raw fuel you will need for your divine mission. It is the creative power you will use to build your desired timeline, the one that aligns with your divine blueprint. This 7th miracle is the universe handing you back the keys to your own creative engine. Stop giving your power to ghosts. The past is a memory. The future is a potential. The only reality is now, and in this now, you are infinite. You are powerful. You are free. With your energy reclaimed from the phantom zones of past and future, and with your consciousness now anchored in the omnipotent present moment, you are finally prepared for the 8th miracle. This miracle is the culmination of all the others. It is the access that is granted only when the vessel is clear, the frequency is high, and the consciousness is present. This is the miracle I call the Akashic Key. The Akashic Record, also known as the Book of Life, is an energetic library, a dimension of consciousness that contains all information for every soul that has ever existed. Every thought, every emotion, every action, every lifetime, from your incarnations in Atlantis and Lemuria to your potential futures among the stars, is recorded there, not on paper, but in a living, vibrating tapestry of light. This is the ultimate database of the cosmos. For eons, access to this library has been heavily guarded, available only to high-level mystics and initiates who had undergone decades of rigorous spiritual training. The vibration of the planet was simply too dense for most of humanity to be able to access this realm without becoming overwhelmed or misusing the information. That time is over. As part of this massive planetary shift, this great awakening, access to the Akashic records is being democratized. The guardians of the records are flinging the doors of the library open to the chosen ones, the lightworkers, the souls who have done the work to raise their frequency and who are here on a mission of service. The 8th miracle, the Akashic Key, is not a physical object. It is an energetic attunement, a vibrational key that is being downloaded into your energy field. It is a divine permission slip that grants you access to the specific corridors and wings of this infinite library that are relevant to your unique soul's journey and your divine mission. You are not being given access for the purpose of spiritual ego, to find out if you were someone famous in a past life. You are being given access for the purpose of empowerment and remembrance. You are being given the key so that you can remember the skills you have already mastered, the wisdom you have already gained, and the love you have already accumulated over thousands of lifetimes. The signs that your Akashic key is being activated are unmistakable and often breathtaking. You will suddenly just know things without knowing how you know them. You might be in a conversation about a complex scientific or philosophical concept you've never formally studied, and you will find yourself speaking with profound wisdom and clarity on the subject, as if you are channeling the information from a higher source. You will experience what is called past life bleed-through. You might feel an inexplicable and powerful pull toward a certain culture, a specific time period, or a particular skill. You may pick up a paintbrush for the first time and be able to paint with an uncanny proficiency. You might hear a foreign language and find that you understand parts of it, or feel a deep soul-level nostalgia for a place you have never physically visited. These are not fantasies. These are your cellular memories being reactivated. You are accessing the hard drive of your own soul. Your intuition will become razor-sharp, a powerful and unwavering inner guidance system. You will be able to read the energy of people and situations with instantaneous accuracy. This is you, accessing the Akashic record of the present moment. This Sunday, the download of this key will intensify. The flow of information will become clearer. To receive it, you must simply create a space of quiet trust. In your meditation, visualize yourself standing before a magnificent shimmering door of light. See a key, also made of pure light, materializing in your hand. Know that this key is uniquely yours. It is attuned to your soul's frequency. See yourself placing the key in the lock, turning it and opening the door. Do not force yourself to see what's inside. Simply hold the intention. I am now ready to receive the Akashic wisdom, skills and memories that will best serve my divine mission and the highest good of all. I open myself to my own soul's eternal wisdom. Then throughout your day, pay attention to the random flashes of insight, the sudden urges to learn something new, the deep, inexplicable knowing in your gut. You are not just learning anymore. You are remembering who you have always been. You are a vast, ancient, and infinitely wise being. The library of your own magnificence is now open to you. Chosen one, we have journeyed far into the heart of this cosmic mystery together. Take a conscious, deliberate breath and feel the culmination of the energies we have invoked. You are standing at the epicenter of a profound personal and planetary revolution. The first 8 miracles have systematically dismantled your old 3D reality and have begun constructing the foundational architecture of your new 5D existence. Your past has been purified, your frequency of fortune activated, your soul tribe summoned, your divine mission revealed, and your physical body is being miraculously upgraded. You have been initiated into the sacred dreamscape, liberated from the phantom timelines of regret and anxiety, and handed the luminous Akashic key to the infinite library of your own soul. You are not the same person who started this journey. You are clearer, lighter, more powerful, and more connected to your true divine self than ever before. But there is one final crowning miracle that must take place. This is the miracle that integrates all the others. It is the one that moves you from a state of receiving transformation to a state of being the transformation. This is the miracle that ensures this profound shift is not just a temporary spiritual high, but a permanent embodied state of being. This 9th and final miracle is the most sacred of all. It is the destination toward which all spiritual paths ultimately lead. I call it the embodiment of the higher self. For your entire life, you have perceived your higher self as something separate from you, something above you, something you reach for in prayer or meditation. You have thought of it as a wise and loving guide, an external being of light that you could connect with in moments of grace. This perception was a necessary and beautiful part of your journey, a way for your 3D conditioned mind to comprehend the vastness of your own divinity. But the time for separation is over. The Great Awakening is not about perpetually reaching for God. It is about the shocking, terrifying, and liberating realization that you are God. You are the universe experiencing itself. You are a fractal of the divine source, a holographic piece of the whole, containing the entirety of creation within your very being. The ninth miracle is the final, complete and permanent fusion of your human consciousness with your divine consciousness. It is the dropping of the veil not just between worlds, but within your own being. It is the moment where you stop channeling your higher self and start living as your higher self. This is the ultimate alchemy. It is the sacred marriage of heaven and earth within the temple of your own body. The signs that this final integration is occurring are the most profound of all. You will begin to experience a state of being that can only be described as unwavering inner peace. The chaotic drama of the outside world, the political turmoil, the fear-mongering of the media, it will still be there, but it will no longer penetrate your inner sanctum. You will observe it with compassion, but from a place of serene detachment, as if watching a storm from inside a safe and indestructible lighthouse. Your perception of self will fundamentally shift. The old identity, the collection of stories, labels and wounds you thought was you, will dissolve like mist in the morning sun. In its place will be a simple, profound sense of I am. Not I am a teacher, or I am a mother, or I am a survivor, but just the pure, unadorned and infinitely powerful presence of I am. From this place, fear becomes an impossibility. How can you fear lack when you know you are the source of all abundance? How can you fear loneliness when you are unified with all of creation? How can you fear death when you know yourself to be an eternal, indestructible stream of consciousness? This Sunday, November 2nd, the immense influx of divine light is providing the final energetic catalyst needed to complete this fusion. The energy is so potent that it is literally dissolving the last remnants of the egoic structures that have maintained the illusion of separation. You may experience moments of what feels like blissful emptiness, where the constant chatter of your mind simply ceases. You might look at your own hand and be filled with a sense of awe and wonder, as if seeing it for the first time. You might look into the eyes of a stranger and see your own soul looking back at you. These are the moments of integration. This is your higher self taking its rightful seat on the throne of your consciousness. Your role in this final miracle is not one of doing, but one of surrender. You cannot force this. You cannot achieve it through willpower. You can only allow it. Your only task is to create moments of stillness and to give the universe your unequivocal permission. During the peak of the gateway on Sunday, find a moment to be completely alone. Place both hands over your heart, close your eyes, and take the deepest breath you have taken all day. As you exhale, let go of everything you think you know about who you are. Let go of your name, your history, your ambitions, your fears. Let it all dissolve. And in the sacred silence that follows, speak these words, either aloud or in the sanctuary of your own soul. Say, I am now ready. I fully surrender the illusion of my separate self. I willingly and joyfully invite the complete and permanent embodiment of my higher self. Let the mind of God be my mind. Let the heart of God be my heart. Let the will of God be my will. I am that I am. Feel the gravity and the power of this invocation. This is your final conscious act of spiritual sovereignty. It is you, the human, opening the door and welcoming your own divinity home. This is not the end of your personality or your unique quirks. It is the infusion of that personality with the limitless wisdom, love, and power of your own eternal spirit. You will still be you, but you will be the most authentic, brilliant, and magnificent version of you that has ever existed. You will become a walking, talking miracle, a living embodiment of divine love in human form. This is your destiny. This is the purpose of the 9 miracles. This is the promise of November 2nd. The 9 miracles, the sacred echo, the frequency of fortune, the soulmate signal, the unveiling of the divine blueprint, the body of light activation, the opening of the dream portal, the shattering of illusory timelines, the Akashic key, and the embodiment of the higher self are not separate events. They are an interconnected, sequential, and divine process. They are a spiritual operating system upgrade of magnificent proportions, designed to take you from a state of karmic debt and confusion to a state of divine embodiment and purpose. This is the monumental shift that is available to you, chosen one. It is not something you have to earn or prove yourself worthy of. It is your birthright. It is the natural evolutionary next step for your soul. The cosmic energies are simply providing an unprecedented and powerful wave of support to make this transition faster, more graceful, and more profound than ever before in human history. The choice, as always, lies with you. Will you unconsciously let this wave wash over you, feeling only its turbulent and unsettling effects? Or will you consciously pick up your surfboard, paddle out to meet it, and ride this celestial wave into a reality that will exceed your wildest dreams? The power of this portal does not vanish at the stroke of midnight on Sunday. The gateway opens, and the energies will continue to pour through and integrate for weeks and months to come. However, the peak intensity, the moment of maximum potential for a quantum leap, is this Sunday, November 2nd. This is the moment to set your most powerful intentions. This is the day to perform your sacred rituals. This is the 24-hour period to be as conscious, as present, and as open as you possibly can. What we have done here together, in this shared sacred space, is plant the seeds. We have activated the codes within your energetic field. Now you must become the sacred gardener of your own soul. Nurture these seeds, water them with your faith, give them the sunlight of your conscious attention. Protect them from the weeds of doubt and fear that will inevitably try to creep in from the old dying paradigm. The world around you will continue to be loud and chaotic. People who are still deeply asleep in the 3D matrix may not understand the changes they see in you. They may project their own fears and limitations onto you. This will be your greatest test. Can you hold your center? Can you stay true to the profound inner knowing that has been awakened within you, even when the outside world reflects a different reality? This is the path of the Master, to hold the frequency of the new world while still walking in the old. As we bring this transmission to a close, it is essential that we seal this work with a final collective act of power. The energy that we have co-created here is immense. Every person watching, liking, and commenting has added their unique spark to a growing flame of collective consciousness. We must now anchor this flame deep into the heart of Gaia for the benefit of all beings. I want you to go to the comments one last time. This is the most important declaration you will make. I want you to type, with all the love, power, and conviction in your being, "I am the miracle." Do not type, "I receive the miracle." Do not type, "I am ready for the miracle." The time for waiting and receiving is over. You are now stepping into your mastery. You are the portal. You are the creator. You are the source of the magic in your own life. By declaring, "I am the miracle," you are fully accepting the 9th miracle. You are claiming your divinity. You are acknowledging that the power was never outside of you. It was always and will always be within you. Go now. Type, "I am the miracle," and as you hit send, feel the truth detonate in your heart like a supernova, a brilliant explosion of light that radiates out from you, touching every soul on this planet. Feel the truth of your own magnificent, divine, and miraculous nature. Chosen one, your journey is just beginning. The world is in desperate need of souls who have remembered who they are. It is in need of people who operate from a place of unconditional love, unshakable peace, and infinite wisdom. It is in need of you, in your fully embodied, authentic, and empowered state. Do not take this responsibility lightly, but do not let it weigh you down. Let it fill you with an exhilarating sense of purpose. This is the great adventure you signed up for. This is the game you came here to play. Sunday, November 2nd, is a major power-up, a divine level up for your soul. Embrace it, embody it, and then go out and let your light shine so brightly that you give others permission to do the same. If this message has served you, if it has awakened a truth deep within your soul, please make sure you have subscribed to Power Inside You. The path ahead will be filled with more cosmic events, more powerful shifts, and we will be here to guide you, support you, and remind you of the incredible power that resides inside you. Every single step of the way, the shift is here. The time is now. You are ready. I honor the divine light within you. I see you. I love you. And I know with every fiber of my being that you are destined for magnificent things. The miracles are upon you.